How many times did you wake up last night to go to the bathroom? Was it 2 or 3 or perhaps even 4 times? If you are a man who has crossed the age of 50, you already know this frustrating and exhausting nighttime routine. You fall into a deep sleep after a long and tiring day, only to be jolted awake by a sudden and urgent need to urinate that simply cannot be ignored. You stumble through the dark, you lose your precious restorative sleep, and you wake up the next morning feeling totally drained, looking and feeling much older than your actual age. Many men mistakenly believe that this is just a normal and inevitable part of growing older. They think it is a life sentence they must simply endure every single night. But what if I told you that the key to reclaiming your peaceful and uninterrupted sleep and putting a definitive end to this embarrassing problem is sitting right now inside your kitchen pantry? Today we are going to dive deep into the medical miracle of tiny green seeds, seeds that possess the extraordinary biological power to stop nighttime urination, heal your aging prostate gland, and restore youthful vitality to your entire body. To truly understand how pumpkin seeds work their magic, we first must understand the root scientific cause of why you are constantly waking up at night as the years go by, especially after reaching your 5th decade of life. The prostate gland in men begins to enlarge in a gradual and silent manner. This vital gland wraps completely around your urethra exactly like a tight ring. When its size multiplies, it places severe mechanical pressure on the internal tube that carries fluids out of your body. As a direct result of this constant squeezing, your bladder is physically unable to empty its contents completely during the daytime hours. Despite your repeated and frustrating attempts, a significant portion of the fluid always remains trapped inside, which means your bladder fills up to maximum capacity much faster the moment you lie down to sleep. This is the precise medical explanation for why your brain issues emergency orders, waking you up 3 or 4 times before the sun even rises. Here's where our hidden hero steps in. Pumpkin seeds perform a massive biological job that looks almost like magic in the world of natural alternatives. These seeds contain extremely rare plant compounds known as phytosterols. These are intelligent natural substances that actively block the conversion of your primary male hormone. They stop it from turning into the harmful and stimulating version that causes the gland to grow out of control. When you consume these seeds on a regular basis, you literally cut off the hormonal supply line that feeds this annoying enlargement. Over time, this leads to a gradual and safe shrinkage of the prostate tissues, far away from the dangerous side effects of chemical pharmaceutical derivatives. Once the size decreases, the suffocating pressure on your urethra finally relaxes. This allows for a normal and strong flow just like you had in your youth. Your bladder regains its full capacity to empty completely. That urgent feeling disappears, and the nighttime alarm bell is silenced forever. But the mind-blowing benefits do not stop at this mechanical relief. They extend to nourish the deepest cells in your body. These seeds are absolutely packed with the element zinc in dense concentrations. Concentrations you might not find combined in any other plant food on the face of the earth. Did you know that a healthy prostate gland inherently contains the highest concentration of zinc in the entire male body? When a man ages, the levels of this vital mineral in the blood drop very sharply. This severely weakens the local immunity of the gland, making it an easy target for chronic inflammation and painful pathological enlargement. Eating just 1 handful a day recharges these empty stores incredibly fast. It provides an impenetrable protective shield against the free radicals that threaten your masculine health and your physical stamina. Alongside the mighty zinc comes the power of magnesium, which is abundantly available in these miraculous seeds. Magnesium acts as a highly effective and natural relaxant for smooth muscles all over the body. Since the bladder is essentially a flexible muscular sac, its random and sudden contractions are exactly what cause that intense nighttime urge. Thanks to the accumulation of this mineral in your tissues, your tense bladder muscles calm down completely. The nighttime spasms that used to wake you from your most beautiful dreams stop completely. Clinical trials have definitively proven this. Men who added pumpkin seed oil or whole seeds to their daily diet witnessed a remarkable improvement of over 40% in urinary tract symptoms within just a few short weeks of regular use. This improvement is not merely a temporary suppression of symptoms, it is a genuine biological treatment. It works in absolute harmony with your cells without the devastating side effects caused by certain medications, such as general weakness and severe dizziness. Now let us talk about the terrifying impact of repeated nighttime waking on your daily quality of life and your overall comprehensive health. Fragmented sleep is not just a minor inconvenience that you can overcome with a cup of coffee in the morning. It is a cruel deprivation. It prevents your body from entering the deep sleep phase, medically known as the restorative phase. Only during this golden phase does the brain clean itself from toxins and waste products. Aging cells regenerate their worn-out tissues, and the body secretes growth and youth hormones at maximum power. When you are forced to wake up every 2 hours, you violently interrupt this vital biological process. This immediately leads to a spike in the deadly stress hormone in your blood, which is scientifically known as cortisol. Elevated cortisol levels exhaust the heart muscle. They raise your blood pressure significantly. They lower your internal desire levels, and they crash your energy rates to dangerously low minimums. This accelerates the appearance of rapid aging signs after the age of 50. By treating your nighttime urination problem with these seeds, you are not just saving your bladder, you are saving your brain from dementia, your heart from strokes, and your masculinity from weakness, all at the exact same time. After realizing these comprehensive benefits, we come to the crucial practical question: how exactly should these green seeds be consumed to achieve the maximum possible medical benefit without mistakes? The first and most effective way is to eat them raw. They must be completely unroasted, because exposing them to high heat destroys the sensitive fatty acids and ruins a large portion of the natural antioxidants that we desperately need. It is enough to eat 2 or 3 tablespoons of shelled pumpkin seeds every single evening, preferably at least 2 hours before going to sleep, as a part of your light dinner. This timing is absolutely perfect because the high content of the amino acid found inside them, known to science as tryptophan, transforms inside your brain into the hormone melatonin. This is the magical hormone responsible for regulating your sleep and relaxation cycle. Consequently, you are hitting 2 birds with 1 stone with extreme force. You calm the bladder to prevent sudden waking, and you sedate the brain to enter a deep and comfortable slumber until the morning. If you suffer from digestive health issues that prevent you from processing whole solid seeds in your stomach, you can easily replace them with pure cold-pressed pumpkin seed oil from reliable sources. Just 1 tablespoon of this golden oil every day contains the pure essence of the active ingredients. The walls of your intestines absorb it with super speed, sending it directly into your bloodstream and then straight to the targeted gland. Furthermore, committing to eating these seeds plays a pivotal and surprising role in hair health for men after 50, because the exact same harmful hormone responsible for prostate enlargement is the exact one that travels to the hair follicles and causes adult male pattern baldness. By blocking this hormonal conversion, you are protecting your hair from terrifying shedding, and you maintain its density with the pure power of nature, without any expensive traditional interventions that might harm your scalp. What a genius and astonishing biological system the Creator has deposited in this tiny seed. to be a complete pharmacy that preserves a man's health in the most important stages of his life. But we must be very realistic here. Natural treatments are not a magic wand that brings about change overnight. They require one extremely important secret to guarantee success, and that secret is absolute consistency. Do not expect to eat them for 3 days and then have all your problems disappear permanently. That is a completely unscientific expectation. Your body needs a period ranging from 2 to 4 full weeks of regular daily consumption without interruption, so that these active substances can accumulate in the damaged tissues and begin the deep healing process right from the roots. Make it an essential and fixed element in your evening routine, exactly like brushing your teeth before going to bed every single night. You will never regret this simple commitment. It will turn your quality of life upside down for the better. In addition to eating the seeds, you must strictly stop drinking water and heavy fluids at least 2 hours before getting into bed. This simple and free measure gives your bladder a chance to be relatively empty throughout the night, which significantly reduces the water burden on it during your resting hours and helps the active compounds perform their job to absolute perfection. You must also completely avoid any beverages containing stimulants like coffee and tea in your evening, in any shape or form whatsoever. They act as harsh diuretics that drain water from your internal cells, and they severely irritate the bladder wall, which is incredibly annoying and disruptive for men over 50. In conclusion, my fellow men, never surrender to the programmed sentence of age, the one that tries to convince you that pain, exhaustion, and loss of control are just normal things. Your health is the most precious and valuable asset you possess in this life, and abundant nature has given you all the necessary weapons for a fierce fight to defend your youth, your vitality, and your dignity until the very last day of your long lives. Try incorporating these magical seeds into your life starting tonight. Stick to them with a strong and unyielding determination, and enjoy the quiet, deep, and continuous sleep that so many people your age are deprived of, so that you can wake up early in the morning with massive energy and unparalleled activity, fully ready to conquer all the challenges of the new day. May you always be blessed with perfect health, strength, and complete wellness in your bodies and minds. Peace and blessings be upon our Prophet Muhammad and his family and companions.